Da, 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 da. This is the lifestyles of the rich and David. If you didn't know that, by the end of this shit, you will know the truths about truth teller, bitch. Hey, what's going on? So, new episode, new new episode. This episode will find you seeing everything that I've done in the month of April. Not everything since April, just the month of April, the end of April. Pretty much that's all. So yeah, enjoy episode 128, 128, episode 2, 128 in general, in the Lifestyles of the Rich and David series. But it is season 2, it is episode number 2 of season 2, but 128 altogether. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed hope you enjoy the episode. All right, thanks. Welcome back to the Lifestyles of the Rich and David. Location: the place of inconvenient living. Now, you are currently in the midst of Antidemic 2018. Yep, you can read the screen. Antidemic 2018. Why we say that? Because as you see, everything that is normally in a corner, in some kind of location in the apartment, is on the couch, which I plan on getting rid of when I move. Yep. Well, why is it on the couch, you ask? Well, as you know, in the past, we've had issues with other things, but the newest issue, Antidemic 2018, of course. Why? Well, as you can see, every part of this house is pulled up, moved around, because I have ants. Yep, as you can see, everything's moved around. I have sprayed the shit out of this place. Well, I sprayed the shit out of this place on Saturday. And that spraying prevented me from finishing my homework because I had to go ham. I had to drive around. I was busy all day Saturday. And then finally when I got home, thinking I can do my homework, I come home and I see ants everywhere. Why? Well, as much as it is a plus to live on the first floor, it's a negative because now I have ants. Before, I had water. Before, I had a bunch of other shit. I've had ants before here, but by the fridge where normal ants show up. Not anymore. I've had to spray everything. Like, as you see, I don't give a shit. And I'm not cleaning up any messes until I move. It's not happening. I sprayed the shit out of the sink because they were coming up from the crease, the little cracks around it, or whatever, the little fucking divots, whatever you want to call it. They were coming up from there. So I'm making sure to use paper plates. I'm now making sure to use paper plates because I don't want to have to do dishes, because then that just counteracts the fact that I've sprayed there. I haven't seen any more since Saturday, but it is still Antidemic 2018 because as long as I'm here, they can show up. I sprayed the kit. I sprayed the bathroom too. They were all over the place. Look at it. And I'm purposely not cleaning them up. Look at them. They're all over the place down there. I don't give a shit. I ain't cleaning shit up. Look at that dirty ass shower. Look at the dirty ass shower. I don't give a fuck. Behind the door, I don't give a shit. I give no fucks, baby. And just so I'm clear, I actually woke up late, to these ants Saturday morning. I just want to go back and fix what I said because I woke up to it. I woke up to the antness. the antness. And now, like I said, I haven't had to deal with anything since then. But I had to spray everything. Like they were everywhere, man. Yep. But and I checked the hallway. They were coming from, obviously I'm in the basement apartment. Literally, technically, it's not even a base. It's not even an apartment. It's the basement. So I go and check over outside the door, which I'm not gonna check now. And there were ants everywhere, right outside the door, coming from the laundry room over there. And then so I just sprayed underneath the door, and I haven't seen nothing come in since. I'm not cleaning it. And yes, I know you're looking on your calendars, and you're like, oh yeah, it's Wednesday, baby. It's Wednesday. Why are you just announcing this now? Well, baby, I don't have to tell you shit. Okay, sugar. Okay, sugar daddy. Sugar dumpling. Sugar pops. Sugar mama. I don't have to tell you shit. I decided to tell you today because it's now we're what, 5 days deep into Endemic 2018, and this is what I'm dealing with. It's my life. The place, the setting, of course, the place of inconvenient living. That's what we call this place. That's the location. And until I move, that's what I gotta deal with. And I'm not cleaning it up until then, because I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. As long as I can take a shower, as long as I can be clean, as long as I can have a place to sleep, there's no ants in my damn room, I'm fine with it. So I've killed the shit. Yeah, I'm eating, I don't give a fuck. I've killed the shit out of all those ants, man. I bet you now they just sitting there, they lounging outside my door over here. They probably outside that door, outside this door, just chilling. In their fucking lounge chairs, just chilling. Like, dude, when you move out, we move in the fucking, but they can't even come, like, Raid just killed the fuck out of them, man. They ain't even trying to come near it until I move. Because when I move, they're going to redo the floors, and then it won't smell like Raid no more. It smells like outdoor. That's the scent that came with the Raid. And it says it kills on contact, so as soon as you walk in that bitch, you dead, bitch. Bitch, you dead. So that's the conditions of Epidemic 2018. If you come around me, you getting dead. You deaded. You done. You dirty. You sitting down. You buried 6 feet deep. I don't give a fuck, bitch. And people asking me, they're like, how you gonna go and kill some insects? Listen, they're not dogs. They're not house pets. They're not house pets. They don't pay rent. I already said this to numerous people. That's my biggest thing is these motherfuckers don't pay rent. People think I'm trying to be funny. Like, no, they don't pay rent. They don't live here. They're supposed to be outside. They're insects. You stay outside like bitches. Keep them bitches outside. And I don't mean bitches as in female dogs. I mean like literally bitches. You keep bitches outside. Keep them outside waiting in line to come in the house. I don't know what I'm talking about. Regardless, my point is I couldn't fix it. I mean, I messed up, so I couldn't go back and fix what I said. What I really meant to say is that they belong outside. Insects belong outside. That's why I kill them, especially in here. Don't come in here and try to swarm in my territory. This is my place. I pay rent here. You don't. Stay the fuck outside where you belong. So that's what I've been going through for the last 5 days. It is what it is. And because of it, like I said, homework still lingers. I received an F on 2 assignments because I was not able to get to my homework. Okay, well that, and I just wasn't feeling doing my last assignment. So I made up the excuse that my house was my apartment, my inconvenient living spot, location, setting. I made up the excuse to the teacher that my house was fumigated or like sprayed and shit, and that I was unable to get my books and my laptop conveniently. I didn't say it like that, but I just made it sound real good. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry." Bitch, I lied to you. See, so it was half true and half wrong. I always tell half lies. Some part of it is true, and I got away with it. Now, when I say I got away with it, I mean that she said that she will revise the grade. She'll fix the grade. Obviously, it's still going to be 2 late assignments. I could give 2 shits as long. I mean, I shouldn't say I could give 2 shits because I get A's on everything else, which it pisses me off because Yeah, like I said, after I dealt with this shit on Saturday morning into Saturday midday, I just wasn't feeling doing anything. I was so annoyed with everything that I just didn't feel like doing homework. And then Sunday came, and I'm like, I'm tired. I just want to stay in bed. I slept till like 9 o'clock, and I never do that shit. If you know me, you know I don't like sleep, and you know I hate to sleep. So I just didn't feel like getting out of bed. I stayed in bed till 9. So yeah, I'm still dealing with anthedemic. We're saying that because as long as I live here, I still am gonna have ants, or ants still are pending. Question mark, because you don't know if they're coming in for sure. They could be, but I think I killed nearly all of them for good. I think. But yeah, to go back to what I was saying, um, I'm probably still gonna get like a B plus, but still sucks. I could have got an A if it wasn't for these damn ants. The damn ants that should be living outside because they don't pay rent. Well, that and because they belong out there. They belong out there. That's the biggest thing. They belong outside. They're trying to come in here. They don't belong in here. I don't give a fuck what kind of temperature in here. You ain't paying, so you ain't playing in my home, in my inconvenient place of living. Shouldn't say my home. My home is really Leominster, because hometown. When I say home, I mean home, because I pay the bills here. So it's my home. I own this place every month because I pay the bills. The ants don't, or insects don't. Spiders, ants. I don't give a fuck who they are. Regardless, I better get at least a B plus to make up for that. Yo, like, why do I keep getting these things in my email? Like, here's my other phone. Like, I keep getting these things in my email, right? It's like the National Honor Society. I keep getting them constantly, and I don't know why. Some of them are going in my bulk mail, and or my spam mail, if you don't know what bulk mail is. And now they just go, they come to my inbox. So I don't know if they're legit. Either way, I was getting them to my school email too, like my college email, like school email, my master's email. And I'm not really sure why I'm getting them. Like, I don't want to pay to be in the honor society or the National Honor Society. I don't want to pay for it. Why are you charging me to be in something that should be, you're honoring me? Why do I have to pay to be in it? Like, what kind of shit is that? Just explain to me.
His career. Taking a look at this incredible swinging DDT. Around the world we go. Cedric spiked down and almost lost his championship. Just saw an example of the power advantage that Cedric Alexander has. Oh, high elbow right to the jaw. Leads to a tremendous amount of fight. Lands on his feet. Alexander though. Oh, just man, drives it in the air. Almost had him. That was incredibly close.
Now, I know most of you live a sad, miserable life, or like to think you do live a life of despair. But really, it's not that bad. For some of you. Most of you just can't get out of the fucking deep end, and you just stay drowning for the rest of your life. You will too. That's just the way it is. Sorry. I'm not really sorry. I just felt like it was the right thing to say. But I'm truth teller, so I gotta tell it like it is. I'm not sorry. Sucks to be you. Regardless, some of you might look at life as negative on a regular basis. I do not. I live a life of positivity through the POP, the power of positivity. And I like to let the light in. That's a phrase I live by. I came up with it. It's my own thing. Anyways, you look at stuff like injuries as being a bad thing. I do not. When I tore my ACL meniscus, I got this. Now I know you're all like, oh, David, that's nasty. You got your surgery in October of 2012, and you still have that? That's a piss jar. You're right, motherfucker, it is. But, as a male, when you gots to go, you gots to go. And yes, I said male, because you females, if I ever catch you doing some shit like this, trying to pop and squat on this shit, pop, lock, and drop on this shit, any of that shit, you will forever be indebted to me. Because if I find out a female does that shit, you can just kill yourself, because I don't really need to know. I don't want to know you, because that's gross. Do not squat and rot. Do not squat and rot. I say that as a joke, because it's funny. It sounds gross. But if I ever catch a female doing that shit, I will never speak to them again. I don't care who the fuck you are. Family, anything. That is disgusting. You cannot squat and rot. This shit is for men. For men. As you know by now, I am not a political, religious person. Like, I don't deal with politics. I don't deal with religion. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying. So I'm not behind anybody. I don't vote. I don't do any of that shit. Oh, people fought for your right to vote. You know, all the slaves and the black people in the world and Spanish people got the opportunity. Man, I get it. I'm black and Puerto Rican. People fought for my right to vote. Did they really fight for that? I think they just fought to live. I think that's all they were doing, really. But regardless, we won't get into history and historical facts. I'm just saying that I'm not a political or a religious person. I don't believe in anything because I am the king. I am the God. Enough said. We already knew that. But no, that's beyond the point. But yeah, I don't do religion. I don't do politics. I want to get that clear again. You already know my life is anything music related. That's DJing. That's music videos. That's fucking radio broadcasting. That's journalism. That's just anything music related. Wrestling and writing. Now, when I say writing, that covers the whole field of communications and media. So, if you're going to say, well, just writing, that's all you want to do? No. My life is music, anything music related. I'll just say it I'll sum it up with just music. Wrestling. Sum it up with just wrestling, because there's not much more to that. It's just pretty much makes a statement in itself. And finally, writing. Writing covers the whole umbrella of communications and media. That is my life. That's it. Nothing more. I like sports too, but that's not on the list. That's what we're talking about. My top 3 artists of this generation. Not all time. This generation. 2 of them tatted on my back. My love. My wifey. Lady Gaga, as you know her. Kanye West and Trey Songz. Those 3. Generation. This generation. Not all time. 7 different people for the all-time list. Which you should know. You've watched the damn show for a full season. You should fucking know. No, I just, I don't have to make it more clear than that, okay? But anyways, those are the top 3. So I'm here setting the stage now. Because of where we're going. Where are we going, David? Let's follow that yellow brick road over there. That's a yellow wall, actually. Kanye West has been around for, much longer than 17 years, but in the music game for at least 17 years. In that 17 years, he's done mostly producing early on. And then it led to, he's got about 7 or 8 albums now. 7 or 8 albums, yeah. Regardless, y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy to shut down free thinkers. And if you know me, you know I am one. I'm a free thinker. I'm very educated. I'm a planner. I'm a scheduler. I'm all kinds of fucking things. But one thing I am to the max is a free thinker. And that's what Kanye West is. And a lot of people don't like him for being that way. something we were all given in life is a voice to be heard in some way or some fashion. And I'm not the voice of the people. I'm just the voice. I am the people's DJ. I am the people's DJ. DJ Rael. Call me for any inquiries. Or, if you're looking for a DJ. I'm back in session. January 2018. 19, I'm sorry. Next year. The year of the King, the God. 2019. The year and the return of DJ Rael. So, hit me up. Anyways, regardless, I'm not the voice of the people, but I do have a voice, and we all have one. And that's something you can't close down. At no point in time can you do that. Now, I'm not about to break you off onto some rant and speech and some kind of propaganda to get you on board or something, because I'm not. That's not what this is about. What I'm doing is defending the fact that nobody should be shut down and put aside or chastised or anything for anything that they feel or believe. Race, color, creed, just anything. Whatever you prefer in life, that is your thing, regardless. Kanye West. People don't know him by now. All these years he's been on this world, he has the voice to speak, and most of the time we're not able to speak at certain times. So he steps above that boundary, and he speaks out when he shouldn't speak out, but when shouldn't you speak out? You have the right, free will, free speech. You know his infamous quotes, and the thing is about anything anybody says in life, that could be somebody that you know, a friend, family member, whatever. Anything somebody says, people take everything out of context, and they only remember certain parts of what people say. They only hear what they don't like. Nobody hears what they want. Like, nobody hears a full statement someone makes, and nobody takes into consideration what people say. They only want to hear the bad and then form an opinion on that. Nobody wants to accept and consider what people say and acknowledge. And that this is just what it is. I mean, that's the way of the world. That's how I can't say we all are, because I'm not like that. I hear out everyone. I gotta know how everybody feels on each side. I'm like the peacemaker and the person involved. If it is not along the lines of what they believe, what they think, how they feel, people don't agree with it. Nobody wants to hear it. It's unfortunate that's the case, but that's the way I've always thought, and that's the way that someone like Kanye West thinks too. It's kind of crazy. Regardless, where this is going is that I don't like Kanye West just for his music, because whatever, everybody loves him for his music. So as soon as he starts making a comment and being what he is, a free thinker and speaking his mind like we all should, everybody's got a voice when it's the same as everybody else's. But when they want to speak out about somebody else, nobody wants to be the single person. That's the thing. He has these thoughts in his head, free thinking, which are similar. Just the idea of being a free thinker is similar to me. So you don't have to agree with someone says, but you need to value it because it's the fact that they thought it. Kanye West might think one thing, or you might think one thing, or I might think one thing, but that's what makes us different. If we all had the same feelings and opinions, there would be no killings, nobody getting shot, nobody getting stabbed, there would be no differences, there'd be no gangs, there would be no crime in the world, but it would also be a boring fucking bland fucking world if that was the case. We all have our religions, we all have our beliefs. Me, I don't believe in anything. I don't do politics, like I said, just want to reiterate that. But we all have those things. We all have those things in our lives that we go for, we go with. It's the way it is. And that's what makes this world so great. Unfortunately, because of differences, people go after each other, try and kill each other, do things, stupid stuff like that. But it's because of how they feel, their beliefs. It's the way it is. purpose of this whole thing is just to make it clear that yes, everybody has always asked me, okay, you got those tattoos on your back, David. Okay, I get it. You like Kanye West, you like Lady Gaga, you like music, whatever. It's I've always my answer to everybody when they ask me why I have those tattoos is simply it's more than just the art. It's more than just a tattoo. It's not. I like them for more. I don't ever go into detail because then I have to do this. I'd be there for hours. I could talk to someone for hours. Yes, I talk a lot, but nothing I say is. I talk. I speak value. Like I said, I'm an educated person. When I say, I'm not talking highly of myself like when I say any of this, but what I say is valuable. I speak. I'm educated. I see it's knowledge. It all makes sense, and stuff that I say, you can think about it, and you're like, wow, mind blown, and that's the real honest truth. So you asked me, where am I going? Okay, I'm not sitting here defending a statement Kanye West made. I'm not sitting here defending Kanye West. I'm simply defending the act of free will, free rights, and free thought, free speech, all of the above. We are all our own people. We have our own way of living. We do what we want. You know, that's the beauty of living in, especially in America. The beauty of living in America, to be able to do those things. Someone like Kanye West doing those kind of things, he's living those rights. So why is that wrong? You see what I did? He's doing what's right because he has those rights, and you view him as wrong because you don't agree with how he feels and what he speaks, which is wrong. Why do I have Kanye West tattoo on my back? Kanye West, Lady Gaga, why are they on my back? Well, there you have it. It's not only for the artistry and of real music that they embrace and their love for music and their talents. It's also for what they believe in, what they're living. Like, both Lady Gaga and Kanye West, while they have different feelings and beliefs and all that stuff, they're both free thinkers. They both live in a world in their minds. The world is a place for everyone to live the way they want, live their own way, and think, free thought, free everything. We are our own people. There's nothing that should hold us down, and that's the way that they think. I mean, there's a lot more than that to the tattoo, but that's it. And don't tell me that that's not the way to live, because that is the way of happiness. Those two artists, that's all they look for, is a life of happiness. And for me, through a life of positivity and embracing and letting the light in and being happy and choosing to, even when I'm in the most fragile state, turn that upside down and make it a positive. Eat that negativity, eat it, and then shit it out into positivity, or spit it out into positivity. Either one. I talk highly. I call myself the king, the god, and I firmly believe that because of the way I live, in the way that how I am, because I'm confident in my abilities, and prove me wrong that I'm not the king, the god, because I am, bitch. Real shit. Now, with Home Depot purchasing our company 2 years ago, they incorporated their values, their rules, things that they go by, to the point where they call us associates, as if we work in a retail store. Bitch, I don't. Bitch, it's not a store. Though we are called, our facility is called store number. So they look at us as a store. However, the case is really that we're a warehouse. But because they own us, they can give us whatever they want for a title. Regardless, we live their values. We live their life. Live the orange life. Bullshit. Whatever. I don't. Regardless, as you know, with that being the case, we gotta do things by the book that they say. So Home Depot has an award badge thing that they give out called the Homer Award for achievements and shit you do and whatever. They decided that they were going to use it towards this guy here, who's not here, the wannabe transportation manager. And they all got together and went up to HR here in the building, and they told HR what he's not doing, how he's not doing a good job, because it's a newsletter that says he is. So it didn't take long for the drivers to realize that he doesn't do anything here. They knew that in the 6 months he was here, or 3 months he was here before my boss left in January. They knew that he wasn't doing anything as a supervisor when he sat over it. Well, he sat at the same desk, but it was over there. Then he moved over here when he became the transportation manager. Yeah, I messed that up. Whatever. Regardless, so he's supposed to be their superior, the driver superior. He can't answer. He doesn't answer questions for them. Doesn't do anything for them. He's an asshole. He's a dick to them. He makes them all answer questions themselves, and it's things that he should be answering. They rely on me for everything because of this, and yeah, it didn't take long for them to realize that. They realized that after the first 3 months he was here, and now he's been here 6 months, and it's 10 times worse. They complained about him, and in turn, they said all these things about me. I'll read them quick. Building strong relationships. That's what the award's for. Listening to the needs of our drivers and customers, balancing routes so no one gets overwhelmed, getting answers for drivers as soon as possible, handling issues and always being there for our drivers in their time of need. So that sounds like the job of a manager. So basically, they told the HR that he's not doing anything because she wrote that in the newsletter that they did. But that's not the best part of it. HR decided to handle it incorrectly, or maybe they handled it the right way. I don't know. They gave this award to him, and he reluctantly, in the most awkward way he could possibly make it, as I was leaving Wednesday or something like that, he gave it to me, and only because I mentioned something about a different driver, and he said, "Oh yeah, by the way," and I was on my way out the door to leave for the day, and he said, "Oh by the way, I had to, what is this about? What'd you do for the drivers?" I said, "I showed up to work." My exact words. That's all I said, and he said, "No need to be an asshole." I'm like, right. After 8 years, I found K Fizzle for shizzle. So that's it. It's finale, finito. New episode tomorrow, or whenever the fuck you get a new episode. How about that? Either way, make sure if you enjoyed this video of the lifestyles of the Rich and David, you hit the subscribe? That's what it is? Alright, subscribe button down below this video, and you join the channel. Continue watching, because we got plenty more where that came from. Well, what you just watched. Trust me. As far as I know, I'm going to continue being me. So therefore, you continue to have entertainment. Or something to watch. Thanks for watching. The Lifestyles of the Rich and David. Dun 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 dun. This is the Lifestyles of the Rich and David. You just watched that shit, and you better have liked it. If you didn't, you are an idiot. For real. This is the truth teller's platform to entertain you, living his life, reality at its best. The lifestyles of the rich and David. Yeah.